Strimzi 049 will be pretty significant Strimzi release. It adds the new version 1 to the Strimzi CRDs and sets Strimzi on the path towards the 1.0 release. And that's why I decided to prepare a series of videos taking you through the main changes and giving you a sneak peek into what to expect. Here right now I have a Strimzi cluster deployed with the Strimzi 048, so that's the last release. I have the cluster operator, I have the Kafka cluster with the brokers, controllers, and the entity operator, and I have also the bridge, connect cluster, and I have some consumers and producers to send some messages through the cluster. So how would you upgrade this cluster to Strimzi 049 once it is released? When we planned Strimzi 049, we decided that the version will not only introduce the V1 API, but it will already start using it in the user and topic operators. This is important because thanks to that, we can roll out the new API faster, and there will be less steps during the rollout which the users have to follow. But there are some trade-offs which we had to make. In the Kafka user custom resource, there's a field called operation, which is deprecated for already 3 years. But if you are still using it, this field will not work with the V1 API. So before you actually upgrade to the Strimzi 049 version, you have to look at your Kafka user resources and fix this field. The easiest way how to do it is that you check the logs from the entity operator pod. Make sure you get the logs from the user operator container. And if you see in the log some warning messages like these, then you know that you have some Kafka user resources that are still using the deprecated field. Normally, you should not have any if you updated the resources after the field was deprecated. But if you still have these fields, then what you have to do is you have to edit the Kafka user custom resource, which has this problem, and fix the issue. So I will find the operation field, will rename it to operations, and because the operations field takes an array, I have to add the action for the operation to the array. The warning about the deprecated field is actually in the resource conditions as well, so that's another way how you can find it. So now I fixed the operation field, and I can just save the changes. That way I edited the custom resource, and if I go back to the log, then I can see that the deprecation warnings are gone. These are the old ones. Now the new reconciliation doesn't show any deprecation warnings, so I managed to fix this resource. Now, if you have more users with this warning, you have to fix it for all of them. And once you are done with that, you are ready to upgrade to Strimzi 049. So in my case, I'm just going to do kubectl apply, and I will use the YAML files from this directory called fake 049. Of course, the 049 release is not yet out, so that's why I'm using this fake release, which is based on the Strimzi main branch, but which pretty much corresponds to what you would get in the real 049 release. And the command will update all the resources, including the CRDs, and it will add the V1 version to the CRDs. And when I check the pods, I can see that the new operator is getting ready. Once it gets ready, it will take over from the old operator. And as with every upgrade, it will roll all the operands. It will make sure they are using the latest images. If needed, it will do a Kafka upgrade and so on. If you would need to downgrade, then at this point, you can simply install the older version. But if you decide to downgrade, make sure that you didn't yet update any of the custom resources to use the new field supported only in 049, because that would obviously not work. That's it for the first video. Next time, we will have a look at some of the new APIs and how to convert your custom resources.